Hello again, YouTube. Got kind of a, well, I think it's a treat anyway. Got some parts in. The first box is from Farm and Sand Toys. Let me just take all this out of the box and set it on the box. I don't really need the box. Set that on the ground. We got a mod quad billet throttle, which, does no one take pride in their machine work anymore? Like, either that was the dullest bit or whatever they were using for that ever, or they just didn't feel like deburring it. Or maybe they did it they did it after anodizing, so they couldn't deburr it. I just ended up getting a shitty one. Lamb. I got some of these Mod Quad pipe clamps. I'm not entirely certain what to think of these things yet. I just saw them, figured I'd get them. I got a genuine Pingle dual output because, you know, I've seen the fucking shitty ones, and I got a personal thing against Chinese shit going on my bike, but sometimes it's unavoidable, which, if I can do it without it, I'm damn sure not going to do it. Now these are V-Force 4 reeds, which, gotta be honest with you, I mean, they look different than a V-Force 2, sure, but now granted, I've been out of the game for like 15 years. Wow, I had to think about that. That's terrible. They're definitely lighter than the V-Force 2. As to how good they work, if they work better or worse, I truly don't know. The Banshee's not as popular as it used to be, so you don't get all the diehards dynoing every single little tiny thing. It would be nice to see a modern list like that. Got the little fancy brake caliper mount. Almost bought the carbon one, but I probably would again if I had to do it again. I'd probably buy the carbon one. I got this roundhouse carrier, and I gotta be honest with you, I am shocked at how heavy this damn thing is. I did not think it would be this heavy. That's probably 10 pounds. No, not quite that, maybe 8, but this is, I don't know who makes this one. If anyone can decipher that part number. I got it from Farm and Sand Toys. I don't think they would sell a shit one, and truthfully, I don't think I'm ever going to hurt it, because the thing is damn bulletproof. I just feel there are, if I had the machine shop set up, I would be making my own there, but that ain't a thing yet. Okay, so now for the big review. Or overview, I should say. It's not a review yet because I haven't ran it. This is the Panthera Motorsports 25 stack clutch. Okay. Now, I know I should have done the unboxing on camera, but I already had to open it and take a look at it. Sorry. let's give the first box an open. We got just the basket and inner basket and then pressure plate. We have this clearly inspired by Thundercats logo. This looks like a reasonable level of quality was put into this. This part looks pretty quality. We got the inner basket, which actually, let me walk over here. Still got my banshee in pieces. You can set the stock inner basket right there. Just about the same diameter. There is a, you can't really tell, and I don't have a mic, but this is probably, I don't know, 5/16 taller. Some holes drilled in it. The only thing that I'm not in love with was that inner groove right there. I'm not quite sure how they machined that, but I'll call them up and see if it's an error. Almost looks like they pushed a brooch down it. But there's just the tiniest hump in there. And then, like on this one, it looks pretty good on the edge, but then there goes the shit as it runs in. I don't know if there was a little burr on the tool, or if that tool was fucked up. I mean, that happens when you got the CNC machine just set up with a tombstone and you're just letting it eat. It's not a... If it causes a crack, it's a huge deal, but there shouldn't really be a lot of pressure right there. So I don't know. That might be a, yeah, sorry about the old pants. I was getting turned into shop rags. That might be a bad thing, but I don't think that distracts from the quality of the part or the design. I just think that there's a little piece of fucked up tooling that didn't get caught. Really not a significant deal. Okay, now let's look at the outer basket, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Henson, and it's a genuine Henson off the shelf that I just got. And let's do a little show and tell with this one. And so on the left is the Henson. On the right is the Panthera. Should probably logo that up a little bit better. The pretty well the same outer diameter. You can see the Henson is noticeably thicker teeth, but there's also fewer of them. So not sure what that'll do. I'm sure I could actually math that out, but I don't feel like doing it right now. You can see And the Henson basket's sitting down in there a little bit. So, yeah, it's a 1/4 by 1/16 taller than the Henson basket, which it's an aftermarket basket on the bike that was on the ground, so that's probably the same dimensions as the Henson. There's the plate on the back. There's this one on the Panthera. I'm not... I was just trying to see if it came with a little Allen wrench or something with the Panthera, but it doesn't. Okay, so this is on the Henson. These are all flush in the plate. Panthera, they stick up a little bit, and that's, let's see, is that plate thinner? No, they appear to be about the same. Look to be about 100 thousandths thick. But that's another thing where, is it gonna affect it? Maybe, maybe not, but that's just something that is, oh, actually I'm looking at it, and the countersinks aren't, that one's the lowest, that one's probably the highest. So the countersinks weren't really bitching. Let me see if that's a American Allen or if that's an American. Cool. See if I can back that off in there and tighten it back down. Yeah, and those are bottomed out, so it ain't like there's more to go there. Yeah, the countersink's just not cut very well. And again, that doesn't detract from the design of the part. That's just little fit and finish stuff that hasn't been quite fleshed out yet. I'll get in contact with them and we'll go from there. But that's definitely something that should be addressed. Can't tell you if it will be, but it should be. Yeah, the countersink's just not that good. And again, that might not really affect it, but that should be countersunk all the way, because that's gonna stretch that bolt in ways it's not really meant for. Sorry about the ratchet noise, just trying to run this back down so I can put it in the box and show you guys the rest of the stuff. I don't have any video editing software yet, so. But one feature, I don't think, yeah, that aftermarket inner basket that I got on that one, this is a feature it doesn't have. This is something neat. It's a little notch right there that fits right into there, which adds an extra drive side to the to that assembly. So